Hello everybody, I'm Brian from How to Automotive, and today I wanted to share you my story. So I've always wanted to be an automotive technician since high school. That's all I've known, that's all I've done. I started out on dirt bikes. So we were racing dirt bikes as kids, and we couldn't afford to take our bikes to a mechanic to have him fix them. And so my friends and I would fix our own bikes, and I became the guy that had skill at fixing stuff. So all my friends would bring their dirt bikes and stuff to me, and I would just keep them running with basically spare parts or with very little, means, and I was good at it. So then that progressed into, I started working at a used car dealership and out of high school, and at the used car dealership, I learned a lot of skills, a lot about cars. I mean, I learned a little paint and body, I learned a little upholstery, I learned a little bit about emissions and getting cars to pass smog. I'm living here in California. We have state emissions tests, and getting these used cars to pass smogs, it can be tough. So I gained a lot of skills like that. And then basically the car dealership I was working at went out of business, and I got an opportunity to mop a shop. I was just mopping a shop, and one day the owner of the shop says, hey Brian, super busy, I got this transmission in this van over here that needs to be pulled out, can you do it for me? I just jumped in there with both feet, pulled the transmission out. A week later he goes, hey Brian, the transmission's back from the rebuilder, can you put that back in? I was like deer in the head, like I had no clue what to do. But I managed to muscle that transmission back in there and managed to have a pretty good system of keeping track of all my bolts and everything. Got a few tips from the owner, very little help from him, by the way. And put the tranny back in, transmission ran perfect. I was like, and then I was off and running. He's like, all right, you did great on that. Here's a brake job. Here's a radiator, here's this. And he just kept throwing work at me, and I kept getting better and better. And he goes, hey, you're doing good, you should start buying your own tools. I started buying my own tools. Next thing you know, I'm a full-blown technician. I took the Bureau of Automotive Repair Clean Air course at a local trade school, and I learned engine performance and engine electrical, and it just really launched me into my career. And then I've taken 100 of these little training courses or training classes that are offered through parts stores and stuff like that, and really just dove both feet in, and it just soaked up as much knowledge as I possibly could, and it's been great. This career has been a good career to me. It did almost cost me my life. At one time I did catch stage 4 throat cancer, and it came from all the chemicals and stuff that I come in contact here at the work. So one of the things I do preach about is taking care of yourself, wearing your protective gloves, your mask, and eye protection, all that stuff. You'll hear me mention that from time to time, and that's only because I went through stage 4 throat cancer, and it's not fun, trust me. So I do want the best for you guys. Came out of that, and then a few years back, I decided to make a YouTube video, and just did a video. Didn't think much of it. I got a lot of positive feedback from the video, so that I made a second video and a third video and a fourth video. Now I'm up to nearly 800 videos, and let me tell you, starting the YouTube channel was one of the best things I ever did, because it super motivated me to take training courses. It super motivated me to give back to you guys even more. It just kind of amped up who I am. Just I like to give to everybody, and it just amped everything up. So now I get to give even more, 10 times as much, and I don't ask for anything in return, and it's been phenomenal. And I like to thank you guys for all the support that you've given me, so that's in a nutshell who I am. I am the guy that gives everything to everybody else first, and I take care of myself last. That means everything in my life. That means everything from my tools to my car to the clothes I wear. I always let everybody else get the cream of the crop first, and then whatever's left over, I would spend on myself or do for myself. So that's who I am. I'm the person that's going to give to you first before I give to myself. And I want to thank you so much for watching the channel and supporting How to Automotive. It really means a lot. And because of who I am, I'm starting a new program that I can't quite tell you guys all about right now, but it's going to give back to more people in even bigger ways than I've ever done. It's just going to ramp it up tremendous amount, and I'm going to have help from sponsors. They're going to help me out with doing some stuff, some really cool stuff. So stay tuned for that, and make sure you guys are following along the How to Automotive YouTube channel, because we're going to give back to a lot of people, and we're going to teach people how to fix their cars. We're going to fix some cars of some needy people, and we're going to do a whole lot of things. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. I'm Brian Nissen from How to Automotive. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, encourage you to subscribe, invite you to head over to the howtoautomotive.com website for more valuable videos like this. Thank you again for watching.